Okay, guys. Today, well, I'm doing this like in the 90s morning. Today, I'm gonna read. I survived the bombing of Pearl Harbor, 1941. Okay, and it's by Lauren Tarshish, and it's technically for Dylan. And I'm making episodes of this, okay? December 7th, 1941, 8:05 a.m., Pearl City, Hawaii. America was under attack. Under the bomber planes were swarming over Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. They swooped down, machine guns rolling, bombs and torpedoes raining down. So that's chapter 1. So, by the way, I'm going to read the chapter 3. Explosion ripped through the blue Hawaiian sky. Kaboom! 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 America's mightiest warship were in flames. A curtain of smoke, black and bloody red, surrounded the harbor. 11-year-old Danny Crane had moved to Hawaii just weeks before. Ma had brought Danny to Hawaii to get him out of trouble, away from the crime and the rats and the dirty, dangerous streets of New York City. But he never felt more terrified than he did right now, alone and running for his life. One of the attack planes had burst into a smoke and was closing in on him across an empty beach. Danny sprinted through the sand, but there was nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. He peered over his shoulder as the plane flew closer. He could see into his cockpit. The pilot was glaring at him through his goggles. Rat-tat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat-tat. Machine gun fire! Danny pushed himself to run faster. Searing rain filled his chest as he inhaled the smoky air. Rat-tat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat-tat. Sand flew up into Danny's eyes, and then from behind him a huge explosion seemed to shatter the world. He lifted Danny off his feet and threw him onto the ground, and then Danny couldn't hear anything at all. This is 2 pages, if you can't see. Chapter 2. One day earlier, December 6, 1941, Pearl City, Hawaii. Danny stood with his mother in the kitchen windows of their tiny house. Mom put her arm around Danny. Just look at that view, she said. Can you believe we live here? I think it's the most beautiful place on earth. Mom was right. He looked at the postcard out there with the palm trees swaying in the breeze and bushes covered with pink and white flowers. And the ocean, a sparkling silver stripe stiff in the distance. Danny couldn't stand it looking at it. All he wanted to see back in New York City, looking at his old apartment window, was a jumble of dirty buildings, a smoke thick of the air. In the garbage in the streets, and his best friend waving to him down the alley below. Ma thought that coming here to Hawaii would give Danny a fresh start. She wanted to get him away from danger and trouble, away from Earl Gaskey and his gang. It was true, Danny and Frank had gotten into trouble sometime, but nothing big, just skipping school sneaking into movie houses and nabbing an apple or two from the fruit stand. It's the chapter you can't see. Gosh, I just flipped my picture out. Sure they ran with Earl and his gang. Some folks in the neighborhood said Earl and the vicious criminal that he'd break your legs if you looked at him wrong. But others said he and his guys protected the streets and took care of old ladies. He had always been good to Danny and Finn. He paid them $1 a day to run errands. He even taught them how to drive one of his cars. Sometimes it was scary being on the street so much that just Danny and Finn, but no matter what they were up to, they always looked out for each other. Because who else was going to look after them? Danny's father had been gone since before Danny was born. Ma did her best, but how could she watch over Danny when she was working all the time? She was so tired when she got home from her nurse's trips at the hospital. After kissing Danny hello, she would close her eyes for 10 minutes, make a dinner, and then head out to clean offices until midnight. And Finn's parents had $5. 5 other kids crammed into the dark 2-room apartment. So Danny and Finn stuck together more than best friends, closer even than brothers. As long as they had each other, they felt like nothing bad could ever happen to them, and nothing ever did until one night 2 months ago. It was sitting here looking out on the palm trees. It all came back to Danny. It was like a horror movie playing in his mind. He could hear the screech of the metal on the fire escape breaking away from the building. He heard Finn shout and the thud of Finn's body hitting the sidewalk 15 feet below. He could see Finn lying there on the sidewalk, the blood seeping out of his head, the flashing lights of the ambulance, and then later seeing him at the hospital bed groaning in pain. Wait, I forgot. Did I see? Okay, this was the other page. Okay, if you guys didn't get to see, it was that night that Mom said they had to leave the city, that it's time for us to go. Mom said before something terrible happens to you. When she first told him they were moving to Hawaii, Danny thought she was kidding. It wasn't Hawaii a made-up place like Shangri-La? But no, it turned out it was a bunch of islands owned by America. There was a huge U.S. military base, so the Pearl Harbor, they needed nurses at the hospital. On an air base called Hickam. They wanted Mom right away. A week later, the Crantis, I don't know how to say this word, but I'm going to say it was cranes, were on the train heading for San Francisco. From there, they took a ship halfway across the Pacific Ocean in Niuha, one of the Hawaiian islands. Ma kept telling Danny how they needed to put news behind them. It's starting out fresh, she said, but how could Danny turn his back on Finn? This There's a picture of Finn and his friend Danny, and that's Finn falling out when I told him that blood was running out of his head. See? Let's turn the page.
How fun is it when people spying on each other, Brody?
He couldn't when Finn needed him most besides it was Danny's fault Finn got hurt. He was the one who wanted to climb up that fire escape to explore the abandoned building on 23rd Street. Finn said it was a bad idea, but Danny told him to stop being a sissy, and then as they were climbing up past the second floor, there was a terrible screech as the rusted metal of the fire escape gave away. Danny managed to climb up the landing, but not Finn. He fell crashing into the sidewalk, the cement sidewalk below, and now Danny was in the ocean and a continent away, but he had to go back to New York. A ship called Carmilla was steaming out of the harbor tomorrow morning, heading back to the mainland. Ma had no idea, but Danny was going to be on that ship. Here's the last picture I was going to see. I told you I was going to read chapter 3. I hope you guys liked my video, and I hope you subscribe and turn on our notification. By the way, our YouTube channel is the Bowmasters. I just wanted to do something different by Lauren Tarshish. If you can see, I'm gonna zoom up for you. Can see it clearly. Lauren Tarshish. Okay. I hope you guys like this. The next video, I will do the same book. And by the way, if you're in Concordia and you have this kind of dark color in second grade, you can check it out. It's like a light green. So I hope you guys really like that author, and I really love this book right now. Even though I'm just reading it to you, and I'm already on chapter 7 as I will. And my name is Brody Johnson, and that is Trace Johnson. And he wasn't in my video because he didn't do anything, and I was just going to read this book. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I hope you liked this video, and comment down below that you said it.